Hello, and welcome back to your new favorite podcast. I am your host, Antonio Wakaweli, joined again today, of course, by Mr. Shlomo Mo. Shlomo, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, dude. I've been sick for like a month.
Oh, really?
Like on and off. You know, it's the longest sickness that I've had that like just can't shake it. But the last couple days I'm getting better, and so I'm feeling better. But yeah, just slugging through this winter so far.
If I could only remember the name of the band, I would have condemned them, because you were clearly getting down with the sickness.
I what? Oh, fuck. Disturbed?
Yes, that's Disturbed.
Who said that?
That's me.
It's Clay.
Hi, everyone.
Clay's back.
Hi, good to be back.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
And we're not even gonna play around. We're just gonna dive right into the main topic today. So as you can all see, as we have all donned our gay apparel, it is the holidays, the holiday special. And Clay, someone I've been doing this. This is our sixth one, right?
Something like that, yeah.
2020 all the way to 2025, so our sixth one. So everyone at home has already heard a lot of our Christmas stories and our favorite presents and our things. So we want to grill you a little bit.
All right.
Put a little butter on you. We'll grill you a little bit. So why don't you tell us, what is your favorite time? What's your favorite thing about the holidays right now?
Ooh.
Or what has it historically been?
Historically,
Interview, then go.
I really do love getting together with the family.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Having a having a designated just sort of. I'm big on tradition, big on family, big on the all right. Every year we see each other, we exchange the gifts, the classic stuff.
Yep.
I got a niece and a nephew now that are like,
That's right.
the oldest is 2, so Christmas is a whole lot more fun.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
in a way that it never has been, because everyone of my generation is around the same age, so we obviously grew up basically together.
Yep.
Doing the cousin walk.
And so now that there's an actual proper like babies involved in Christmas, it's fun in ways that I was not expecting. So last year, my niece she's a November baby. She
just made it.
Yep. She's
Squeaked in there.
Just made it.
1 year old. It's technically her second Christmas, and so she's a smart girl. She's able to understand that everyone is giving gifts. So someone gave her a gift, and she figured out to tear it open, and she realized, oh, well, you gave me something, so I should give you something. So she started trying to give the wrapping paper away as a gift to somebody else. It was very cute.
That's awesome.
And they love the bows, right?
There were no bows on her gift, but oh, that's a good idea. I should start throwing bows on the gift, see what happens.
One of those big ones you can get for like $1.25.
Oh, yeah.
And make sure you practice. I was going to ask you, how was your like older person talking to a younger person during Christmas? Like, do you love it? I knew you wanted it. Merry Christmas. I love you
phoniness.
too.
Nah.
Well, no, that's how you have to talk to kids, because they just don't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I am like radically straightforward with the kids. I don't like baby talk them at all. Like I'll speak to the children like I would speak to you, Antonio.
Just
no baby talk.
Profanity laden.
I won't profanity talk, but no, we'll have fun. We'll like I consider myself pretty happy. I'll be happy with them, but I'm not gonna talk down to them. Like
right.
real, the boy, I'll just rattle off takes about like sports and what cars I like, because I figure
I knew you wanted it. I listened.
For real, like whenever. So I put up a swing for him out in our front yard, and whenever he wants to be outside, I'll just pop him in the swing, push him. And it's right next to the
Loves
road.
it.
So, but he's also fascinated by the cars that drive by. So he'll give a look, and I'll do my best to give him the year, make, and model, so that he can figure out what the cars are.
He'll go, Uncle
It's like,
Clifford.
yo, that's a 2002 Dodge Durango. Look at that thing.
Verbatim. And
Yeah.
I'll tell him my takes on
He
it, where it's
loves
like,
it.
that's pretty good. They got rid of that the year before.
He's like,
And
look at
it's
that
just
shitbox.
Exactly.
Discontinued, recalled. Stay away from that thing.
They got rid of the V8. Now they just make it in a V6. Why even make it then?
He's just sitting there taking notes. Okay. Yes.
You have any
That's hilarious.
Do you have any favorite holiday memories growing up? Like anything? Because one of the and this is actually relevant, because even though we were talking about this, so One of my new activities this year was doing a lot of not photography, archiving of like the family like photos and videos, trying to convert everything just to make sure we have them all. Family historian over here. And I was able to find, and I couldn't believe it, I was able to find a Kodak CD from like in like a box that had all of our photos in it. And I go, oh hell yeah. So I took my CD, like external CD reader, plugged it in. Our computers are much more advanced. Back in the day, like, oh, you have to go to Kodak.com to unlock this disc. Nah, we don't need to do that anymore.
It just opens
So
right up.
just copy, paste. And I told the story on the very first holiday special of in the Sears catalog, there was a bike.
Yes.
And it was like December 18th. And I go, probably not going to get it. And then I got it. Found that photo.
That's
I
sick.
found the photo. I think don't remember. I think actually I'm not going to pull my phone, but it was like 1999 to like 2000, I think. But I'm all like, oh my god, I was just so excited just seeing all the other stuff that was in there too. But Clay, was there anything like that for you? Like you didn't think you were getting or anything that made them be like, wow, the magic is real.
Not so much in the magic is real. This gift is so phenomenal way. I've been fortunate and had really great gifts. But I generally find the thing that sticks with me about Christmas is sort of the experience of it with my family. So, like, probably my most definitive Christmas memory related to gift, it's not a gift I got at all, but one year my mom asked for socks. So no one coordinated between who was getting her what.
Yeah.
So every single present she opened was different pairs of socks. And we're Irish, so there's a ton of us.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't think she started actually working her way through until about maybe 10 years is when she finally got cycled through all of those socks, but truly every single one. And that's
just take out the bin of the new socks.
Yeah.
The new socks from like 2004.
But I guess that's probably my favorite memory, not necessarily because of like, oh wow, the magic is real. I'm so grateful for this thing, which I am, but more that I get to experience the act of gift giving and funny things like that.
Just the recurring joke is also awesome.
Exactly.
For me, dude, like the magic of it, I remember being little, my room at our house was like in the front, so I had windows like overlooking the street. And I didn't have a fireplace. Okay. So like, how does Santa come? He comes through the front door, and our front door, like, it was loud. And like, you could like, when you walk up the stairs, it creaked, so you could hear it. And I remember staying up mad late.
Dave's throwing masks down to scare people.
Well, dude, I remember staying up mad late, like looking out the window, like just fighting sleep. And we would always put like cookies and, you know, like little carrots.
Carrots with the
in
reindeer.
the living room. Like my room was off the living room. I remember like fighting it, and then like waking up just like, oh no! I fucking slept through it. I get in the living room and like the cookies are like half eaten, carrots are gone. I'm like, the reindeers were in here too, and I missed it. Like I remember just being like super excited for like the presents and stuff, but also like slightly disappointed in myself. That like, damn it, I slept through my shift.
Well, you know what they say. He doesn't come if you're awake. Santa does not arrive when you are awake. To clarify.
Yeah,
But,
I never caught him.
No.
But yeah, that was always magical to me. Where I'm like, damn, like how did a reindeer slip past? Like I'm pretty, you know, I'm not the lightest sleeper, but. Damn, a reindeer literally went up the front stairs and I missed it.
Yeah, same thing. We lived in a condo, so there was no fireplace. I go, so how does he get in? Just like, just don't think about it. He just does.
He climbs through your window.
Yeah, I'm like, it had to be through the window or the front door. But then when I moved to my second house, there was like a really old stove in the basement.
Don't say he crawls out of the fucking stove.
That's terrifying.
And then it was like a tiny little like as big as a water bottle steel pipe that he would come. I go, so he comes in through that? And then when I finally moved to our final house where we do have a fireplace, I'm like, I was already way too old. I'm like, well, good. We finally have a fireplace. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Clay, so I want to ask before we hop into today's main topic.
Sure.
I know we are both cinephiles, fans of film, movie maniacs.
Yep.
Do you have any favorite things to turn on that put you in the holiday spirit?
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life. Every single year I watch It's a Wonderful Life. It is one of my favorite movies.
I was just thinking about It's a Wonderful Life.
After that, it's usually because I'll rotate in and out what movies I'll watch. Basically, every year I'm watching It's a Wonderful Life. I'm watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, And there's a new one that came out on HBO Max a few years back.
8-Bit Christmas?
Yes, I love 8-Bit
I haven't seen it yet.
Christmas.
What came out? Was it the Nintendo 64?
Yeah, it was the first Nintendo. And
Wow, the SNES.
Yeah, for those that aren't familiar, 8-Bit Christmas is basically a remake of A Christmas Story set, instead of being in the 1940s, in the 1980s.
Oh,
and
wow.
in place of a Red Ryder BB gun, it's a Nintendo 64.
And I said to
That's
my
sick.
parents, oh gosh, this Ecto Cooler Jammer is the best. 80s, you see.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I was just thinking about It's a Wonderful Life because I was thinking about, because I used to be in banking, and then I've never actually seen it. I'm sorry, but I just kept watching when Silicon Valley Bank was going under. It was like, oh, come on, George. No, come on. We only have $80. Well, I want $30. Well, okay, here's your $30. That's a loan. How about you, Mrs. Henderson? Well, I'll just take $2. It's your own money, Joe. No, that's okay. I know you're a real customer. How about you, Mrs. Appleson? I'll just take $1.50. Mwah, mwah. Thank you.
Great scene.
Is that not the scene?
That is the scene. That's the scene where there's a run on the bank because it's pre-depression at that point in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a run on the banks and everyone's trying to get their money out
Now,
of the building
hold
and
on.
run.
Tuttle's going to buy your shares for cents on the dollar. Now, just hold on a minute, folks. Just give us till Monday, and we'll get all your money. Right, that's pretty much
Yep,
it.
that's it.
I
There
just
you
watched
go.
Philadelphia Store, and I go, oh, he's just like this in this movie, too.
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart very much was... he was a brand. You were getting exactly the all-American, aw shucks personality every time you cast him. And here's the thing, he's the best at doing it. I don't think anyone's been as good since, but you are getting exactly that whenever you cast Jimmy Stewart in a movie.
I thought I did pretty good, but we don't make movies like that anymore. But yeah, no, Wonderful Life. And my version of that is usually I'm always like, what about like TV? Because I love Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, just throwing stuff on like that.
Yeah, Simpsons, Bob's Burgers, Family Guy has a
Rugrats,
couple specials.
Hanukkah.
Oh, I haven't
That's
watched
a
the
classic.
Rugrats
That's a
Hanukkah in a
classic.
minute.
I just watched a little bit of the Rugrats. They were doing like Gift of the Magi, where basically Angelica fucks everything up.
Yep.
And she's like, hey, Lil, you should do this. And Phil, you should do this. And she's messing everybody up. And she has a dream. Santa's like, Angelica, you've been very naughty. I will not get you gifts. And then I stopped watching because it was 4 a.m.
Pretty sure Sweet Life Zach and Cody did some Christmas episodes.
believe
I just
they
remember like the lobby being decorated.
Yeah. I feel like basically every sitcom that went on for at least 3 seasons did at
Yep.
least an episode of either It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm.
So most have, and most of them are pretty good. Even shows I never watched, because in the holiday season, less so now with the streaming era.
Yep.
But I was a big cable kid, so I would just be flipping through shows and
The
be
Office
like,
did a few.
yeah, I'll just see like, oh, all right, cool. We're just marathoning holiday specials. I'll watch that. That's where I saw most of the Office holiday specials.
Yep.
There was one, I forget which Tyler Perry show it was, but they were
House of
doing.
Pain?
It might have been House of Pain. I want to say they did a Christmas Carol episode or something like that, where I was like, yeah, sure, I'll watch this.
Tony, I'm surprised you never dressed up as Santa Claus for any of the Christmas specials or the holiday
Well,
specials.
you may recall, and you'll like this. So we were supposed to do this several years ago. We did a special called Miracle on Lancaster Street, which was the address of our old school, one of our old schools.
Yeah.
And long story short, I would be playing the narrator, and
Oh,
then I would
nice.
tell the story, and then we would tape the episode. And then I'll be like, dude, oh, I gotta get ready for work. And I took on my black hat, then I put on the Santa hat because I already had the beard, and then we get a drone shot of beautiful Quincy Point.
Nice.
But Josh couldn't learn any lines.
It's our buddy's little brother. You also had like a very elaborate script, and it's like he had like so many different scenes. I'm like, dude, this is not gonna work.
Right.
Yeah, we needed the drone video. We need this. I'm like, nah, no. And then yeah, Josh was he's like 2 years old.
You could probably do it now. We just have
He's
to
old. He's like 8.
have to make Gianni pretend to be. Gianni should just play Seamus.
Right. Fill in. Hell yeah.
What was I gonna say? The one that I was thinking about for A Wonderful Life is the one that I remember the most was Married with Children. Y'all, Shlomo, you watch Married with Children?
All the time. Yeah.
Okay. So it's basically like Al says, I want to see what life would be like if I weren't born. And then he looks and everyone's life is better without him. He goes, Angel, I want to live. If I have to suffer, I want my family to suffer too. So
my
basically
God.
he brings back to life, and then he's all like, he goes to his son, what's more important, money or love? Well, money, Dad. I can always buy love. And he goes to his wife, Peg, bake me some Christmas cookies. Drop dead, Al. And everyone's just all miserable, and he's just so happy to be back.
Oh.
But I will say, the thing that does, it honestly does, and I've been cheating. I will say, I do cheat around mid-September. It's gotten quite bad. It's streaming's fault. Is the thing that really gets me in the holiday spirit is actually a lot of the holiday music.
Yep.
It's like the thing to do it. They call it the soundtrack to the season. And it's actually today's main topic, the sounds, the songs of the season. Because as for Halloween, the holiday specials do get harder to write every single year until we start breaking it down at a meta stance at it. So I want to ask everybody, because I was just talking about that, when is the proper date to listen to music? What is the official date to have it be acceptable to be listening to Christmas music, to holiday music? Because I said I cheat. Mid-September, you just get a little taste. Get a little
I think
taste.
when it gets cold out, dude. Anytime it's cold, so like mid-October. I guess in Canada, since they have their Thanksgiving in like early October, as soon as that's over, and I think it's after November 11th is
Boxing Day?
Veterans Day? No, not Veterans Day. Memorial Day, right?
Ours or theirs?
I think it's both, right? Like right after that. Because, like people say after Thanksgiving, like is when the Christmas season starts.
Right.
Yeah. But in Canada, I guess like right after the 11th is like day or two. Christmas is like the trees go up, everything goes up. But yeah, usually gets cold around then. I think you can do it whenever. Like, I think it just puts people in the mood. And the other day, this past week, we tried a new Mexican restaurant out down the street. We get in there,
From here,
all
or?
Christmas music.
Oh.
In the Mexican restaurant, I'm like, all right. Different, I was not expecting that to be playing, but I was like, all right, that's kind of nice.
Nice.
Warm. It makes the room feel warmer, I think, if that makes sense.
No, I get that.
Yeah. It's for me, it's always technically on Black Friday you can start listening loud and proud. You can come out of the Christmas closet along with all your decorations on Black Friday. That's technically it. But I will not lie and say that I don't get a little hints of in like mid-October, like just a few more weeks.
What's
weeks.
the station? Is it
Magic 106.7?
Yeah, they play the hits, dude, all the time. I love that.
See, I feel like I am a big believer you personally can listen to Christmas music at any
Year
point.
round?
You can listen to it year round. Here's the thing. Here's my thing. If you got the aux, if you got the aux in the car, you cannot play Christmas music before Black Friday. It's not allowed. But you can't make other people get into the holiday spirit when it's not the day after Thanksgiving. But if you want to be an Antonio and like hide inside your house with your headphones on.
Christmas closet, yes.
Yeah, hide in your Christmas closet and play your Christmas songs. Totally fine. Any day of the year. 365 days.
In the clubs, I run lights at different nightclubs, and I remember it was like maybe the summer. It was obviously not the Christmas season, and I do a lot of combinations. Like we'll do all red, all blue, but like I don't know. There's certain colors that work really well together. Yeah. And so I remember one day I was ripping, like when I was ripping red and green. I'm like, oh, this is sick.
Nice.
And I got yelled at. It's like, dude, it's not Christmas. Like, switch this up. And I'm like, oh.
Who said that, Vo? No, I'm kidding.
No, one of the guys I work with. I'm like, oh, shit. So, like, since then, I just, like, until pretty much this month is when I start really ripping red and green.
Okay, cool.
But other than that, no red, green. I guess it's like an industry no-no. Okay. Didn't know that.
I guess I
Well, now you know now.
Exactly.
Very
There's other combos, but yeah, I remember being like, oh, shit, whoops, switch it up.
I will say, because we always do them when we decorate the tree. Yeah. We do when it's mostly done. When it's done, we do a countdown and then we light it and then we play a Christmas song. Like what's that first hit?
Ooh,
what are you ripping?
First song, probably just because I'll listen to it at any point in the year. Baby, It's Cold Outside, specifically Michael Bublé and Idina Menzel, because I know Baby It's Cold Outside is
the OG one's a little sus.
Here's my thing.
Watch the movie, Shlomo.
Baby It's Cold Outside is a great song, but
we can finally debate the song. I don't care.
My thing is, it's only creepy when the male and the female have zero chemistry with one another, where it's like they are not into each other or if the woman's not really into it. Yeah. Like, was it the version from Elf where it's Zooey Deschanel and I want to say Leo Redbone, and I'm like, how much older is he than Zooey Deschanel? Yeah. Turns out he was dead by the time. Yes, Leo Redbone was so much older than Zooey Deschanel when
Elf.
In Elf, yeah.
But that was Will Ferrell singing it.
In the movie, yes, but on the soundtrack, it's Zooey Deschanel and Leo Redbone. And I always hated that version. And I'm like, oh, because not only is he old enough to be her grandfather, he's so old he wasn't alive for her to see 23.
Who do you think you are? Nat
wild.
King Cole?
So I'm not into versions like that, but Michael Bublé and Idina Menzel are so theatrical with it that I'm like, okay, I get the flirtatious nature of it.
Bublé is the man.
I love him.
Did you listen to the very first holiday special we did? I said, I want to do a version of Baby It's Cold Outside, but it's me and Miss Piggy. And Miss Piggy's doing the man parts, and I'm doing the women parts, because it would be funny.
I did not listen to the first one. I've only listened to the last two. That actually, not Miss Piggy, but Jimmy Buffett actually did a rendition where he was the female and one of his longtime female backing vocalists.
Rosie O'Donnell.
What?
Rosie O'Donnell.
But it's been flipped before, and I actually think that also works quite well.
Yeah, that'd be fun, because you know what? It completely disarms the whole thing.
Yeah.
And apparently it's from a movie, and I haven't seen it, so I can't get the context. I cut you off.
My go-to is It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. That song's just a banger, dude.
It's a good song.
Fans of... Sorry.
Burl Ives, right?
Is it Bing Crosby?
I think
is
it's
it Bing Crosby?
I think
Okay.
it's
Burl Ives does Holly Jolly Christmas.
Okay,
That's his hit.
I get them.
That is his hit.
I get their Christmas songs mixed up all the time.
Yeah, but Bing's the one that... It was Bing beat
He
his
always
kids.
cracks me up, dude. I used to work at a car
Yeah, I did.
dealership. I've told this so many times.
Mhm.
I worked at a car dealership, and my job was to like sync phones, and, like explain all the inside stuff.
This was a
Right.
new process at the time.
And this old guy, and like I was trying to teach him, like you press the button on the steering wheel and wait for the beep, and then say like a command. And so he would just hit it and go, "Play Bing Crosby." I'm like, hold on, like wait for the beep. So he'd ding, and he'd wait,
Says it just like that.
and he'd say, "Play," and it would time out, and he'd say, "Bing," and it would like fuck up. And so
I didn't
it
hear
took like
you,
15
yeah.
minutes. Finally, I'm like, dude, who? And I was like, what are you trying to play? And he's like, you don't know Bing Crosby. He started yelling at me. I'm like, dude, like who the hell's Bing Crosby? And like, I think it was in high school. I'm like, dude,
My Bing Crosby moment was I always thought his name was Bean.
Bean
Crosby.
Binger, dude. What a name. Who names their kid Bing?
It's a lost art.
It's like a 40s like showbiz name. His real name's probably like Franklin or something.
Franklin.
Franklin Crosby
I'm
right
gonna
there.
look it up. We'll see what Bing Crosby's real name is.
I don't know. I feel like back in the day, you truly could name your kid whatever, and
Skippy.
it would get
His
like,
name was
actually-
Harry Lillis.
How do you get Bing from Harry?
Why did they call him Bing Crosby?
Show
Let's
name,
find out.
dude. He's Golden Age of
Oh,
Hollywood.
this is awesome. They called him Bing Crosby because his nickname was Bingo. That's fucking sick. Bingo.
And yet, we get Richard from Dick. We get Dick from Richard, so
Yeah, I guess. Well, Richard is Rick is also, and
Yeah.
then Dick, I guess.
Yeah.
Rick the Dick, yep.
But yeah, Bingo. That's a sick nickname.
And then Crosby just because,
That was his last name.
No.
Oh, okay. But we just we dead named Bing Crosby, so R.I.P. that. The one that I always do is like the saxophone solo version of Silver Bells.
Oh, okay.
That's the one that I always use like on our show to burn. It's actually the sound. It's the song from the video I showed you about Honorable Kwanzaa. That's the one that I always use.
Okay.
But no, it is always right behind. It's usually I don't want a lot for Christmas, which actually leads into the next
That
question.
song is epic.
So last year we actually did. I had to look it up. I had to re-listen, so you might remember this. Last year we talked about what music we prefer, the modern, the older, or those two. What are like the transitional like holiday classics? Like right now we have Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and then we have like Bing Crosby, White Christmas, and the Ronettes Sleigh Ride. Basically the whole question is, what's the cutoff of like classic traditional Christmas songs to now? Because I feel like that Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is the beginning of like the modern
Mid-
Christmas
2000s,
songs.
yeah.
Because it's people that we knew. Because like, you got Bruce Springsteen, you better watch out, better not cry. So that's another transitional, because we know these people. We didn't know Brenda Lee. We know her now, but like, where do you guys think that cutoff is? Like around the late 80s and the early 90s, or?
I'd prefer just the classics. Like I said, the Bing Crosby, like the old-timey Hollywood show-tuney ones.
Right.
Or I guess maybe like the 80s too, where it's like
Feed the world.
I'm gonna pull up my Christmas playlist.
I feel like
Don't play that one. That made a lot of people. That makes people mad now.
what? Why do people get mad at it?
Because you don't really.
Let It Snow.
Nice.
Well, apparently you don't really hear the lyrics, but they're talking about, oh, in Africa they don't know what they're doing, and it's really sad there.
Oh,
but it's
no.
Christmas, so who cares?
Wait, that's Feed the World.
Yeah.
Oh,
Feed
whoops.
the world.
You know what's another absolute banger?
Last Christmas, Wham.
Close. It's the most wonderful time.
Andy
of the
Williams?
year.
Andy
Yeah,
Williams.
Andy Williams.
Andy
dude.
Williams.
Dude, this dude still got 30 million monthly listeners.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, are the grandparents kind of leave him on
Wait,
and
monthly?
they just monthly?
Yeah, dude. That song has
I love
a
'em.
billion, 1.1 billion.
And I guarantee you, most of that's from the last like 5 years
Yeah, I
because
believe that.
that all picked up.
Mhm.
I think that for me, that is like around from like the 90s, the whole decade itself was that like transition because then we had like the boy bands and Britney going on, and then we had all the other ones. So I think the 90s, but I think definitely when Mariah dropped that, because we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it again. This is pretty much the Mariah Carey episode of MMR Talks. We know you've been waiting for it. But that really just kind of been like, okay, this is like, it was like a big energy boost because all the classic songs were just like, very slow and very classic, very low. And then when Mariah hits those notes, it's just like, oh, this
Tempo
is
is way higher.
like the new thing. This is the new thing that we're doing now. Granted, not every single song is like that, but like the tempo kind of like changed.
Mhm.
So
I like
that's
the
kinda-
ones where it sounds like it could be Santa Claus singing. Like that would, it's the more, just that like old man, like deep voice.
That's
Okay.
why
Yeah.
I love Holly Jolly Christmas Burl Lives.
Mhm.
That's why that's like probably like top 5.
Burl
right
Ives
there.
also has a Holly Jolly Christmas.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That's the one.
Have a Holly Jolly.
That's the
That's
one.
a good one. There's I'm looking at it right here. The Silver Bells, Dean Martin.
So good.
Dean Martin, another one who's just a
Rat Pack,
Christmas
dude.
time
Rat
in the
Pack.
city.
Hey, does Sammy have a famous Christmas song? Because Frank's got, I think Dean probably has the most famous ones out of all of them. Then Frank, and then does Sammy have any?
Good question.
I don't know.
Wasn't he Jewish?
Oh yeah, well,
So does he have any Hanukkah songs? I think is the
Well, yeah,
question.
What's
I
his
think
name? Sammy what?
Sammy
Sammy
Davis
Davis
Jr.
Jr.
Oh.
like we know him.
Yeah,
you know Sammy, you know Sammy,
yeah.
My buddy's-
He's got chestnuts roasting.
I thought that was Nat King Cole.
Well, it says the Christmas song "Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire." It's only got 6 million, so that's not really his big hit.
Aw, rip. Poor Sammy.
Sounds like Sammy just covered other people's Christmas songs.
We'll be talking about that.
Mhm.
A lot of bangers on here. I might have to rip this playlist today.
Nice.
Not a big fan of the Elvis one though.
Which
You want
one?
Blue Christmas?
Yeah, Blue Christmas.
Christmas. But I do. I do like that. Because I don't. Does he have any other ones? I think that's like the one.
I know he does I know he has like a proper Christmas album, but I think that's his only original Christmas song. At least that cut through the cultural.
Yeah, that's
Cachet
the
in
one.
any meaningful
That's definitely the one. That's like his.
Mhm.
That's his. Mariah, she has her own. She's got a few other ones, but that's that one. Brenda Lee, rocking around the Christmas tree. Beach Boys, Little Saint Nick.
Oh yeah.
Who's
I got
one?
a question for y'all.
Mhm.
Let's say you're Christmas caroling. You got to go caroling.
Oh.
What is your one go-to song?
If we are dressed as like the traditional big hats, bonnet ladies, we would just like go up to someone's house. Silent Island. We were singing it around.
You have the triangle.
High-
Ting!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we have little candles.
Night.
All is calm, and the gentleman, all is bright.
That'd be
Oh,
sick.
we'll be doing that the whole outfit and all. But I will say I do like the pranks of the young people going into the stores and they're caroling and they're just like doing like Sexy Red and all that.
Mhm.
That stuff's always fun.
See, I would love to go Christmas caroling at some point. That sounds like so much fun. I don't think anyone in my neighborhood would like open their door.
I wouldn't
but
go to
that's-
my
I'd be
neighborhood.
surprised if somebody came to my house and started singing. I kind of would be like, "This is
You
sick."
kind of rock with it, right?
It's like an
'Cause
old school thing.
I
I
feel like I would be inclined to do more modern stuff because I feel like, not to say I don't love the classics, but I feel like more people would vibe if it's like, all right, popping out Little Saint Nick,
Yep.
hitting Wham. I feel like you could find somebody who realistically saw Wham perform that. I feel like the numbers on the people that saw Brenda Lee perform Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree live are pretty small.
Right.
Exactly. Well, I was just asking, well, how do they decide where to go? And then I remembered, carolers used to be a nuisance, and that's why bring us some figgy pudding, and we'll leave.
Yeah.
I go, oh yeah. So pretty much the poor would sing at your house until you gave them food to go away, and then they go to the next one.
Isn't Christmas magical?
Right? That's what I call community right there.
You got to bring that back. You know, times are tough now.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about this. So in 2015 through 2018, long text here, non-holiday songs were the top songs in America according to the Billboard Hot 100s. Those songs were Hello by Adele, Black Beatles, Ray Shremmerd, Perfect by Ed Sheeran, Thank You Next, Ariana Grande. They were all number one like on the week of Christmas. 2019 and on, it was pretty much all holiday songs replaced regular music. So the only two that were number one were Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yep.
And then one year there was a big blitz for Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee, because she was elderly and she was still alive. So how did this happen? Why did this happen? Was it because of streaming, nostalgia, or just the memes, particularly in regards to Mariah Carey?
Oh, I think the memes
did
absolutely
it.
helped.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say I don't think the memes exclusively did it, but I think the memes are a solid like 90% of why. Just because I feel like for the last 5 years, Christmas means the Mariah memes come.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like it was really
It's time.
It was so powerful in like 2020, 2021.
Yes.
But even still, I feel like we're still living through the end results of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a couple things. One, it definitely is the memes, because in September, like, or right after Halloween, you hear the She's Defrosted memes, and you're like raking leaves, and you just hear, I'm looking around like, what? You see those memes. So it's that. The people who did like the song but weren't allowed to like the song, they're a part of it. I think nostalgia's a part of it, because when it came out, it wasn't like that big of a hit. It was like, oh, cool. I like that. That's cool. I like that. But now it's just like a massive, like, this is where she makes a lot of her money throughout the rest of the year, the licensing. But I think that it's a lot of things. But I do think internet culture and streaming having it be more available definitely helped, because I said this last year. I was talking to one of my buddies. I said to him, I go, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars's "Die with a Smile" will be the first number one song in 2025, because when all the Christmas songs come off, then it's going to hop to number one, and that is what happened. But the reason why that's the case is everyone's just streaming Christmas songs. The retailers, the people like us, the people who are throwing parties, and everyone's just doing that, and radio play isn't as big anymore. Pretty much everyone has that accessibility, so that when they only want to listen to like that one song that everyone loves, that's like the meme song, and the song that everybody likes, that's kind of why it is.
Great background music. I had a meeting last Thursday, and like just during dinner, just threw on some Christmas music.
Nice.
Easy game.
Turn your brain off, right?
You know, keep it nice and low. Just sets like the atmosphere. You know, even people aren't like actively listening. Just having it as background music, I think, is very like comforting.
I also think you figure the timeline of when it swapped from popular music to the Christmas music was around COVID. I feel like a lot of people were looking for
want to go
escape.
back.
Exactly.
Yes.
They sort of wanted to, nostalgia. We can just sort of pretend like COVID is not a thing for a little while. I feel like Christmas was a pretty efficient way to do that.
Definitely.
And then I think when that happened, Mariah saw that, like, ooh, there's like potential.
Mariah.
So the best. the best holiday song. But no, that's definitely like a part of it. Do you think we'll ever go back to like, will the Christmas songs ever be like kind of like not even cracking the top 20, or is it just too powerful now? Because I just told you what it was from 2018 to 19, 18 to 15 to 18, and then 19 and on, it was just like all holiday songs. It never used to be that way, and now it is.
I think probably not, just because Christmas has become more of like a commercial holiday. Like, I don't think a lot of people necessarily celebrate it because they're like, it's Jesus' birthday. Like, granted, there are obviously that's the reason, right? But I think across cultures, like, you know, there's across countries, like across the world, like people are celebrating like more of like the concept of, you know, like you're with your family, you're giving presents, and it's more of like a societal norm. And so, like, you know, obviously it's all in marketing, it's all in everywhere you look in the next couple weeks is all like holiday deals and specials, and the music's there, and it's like it's only going to get bigger and bigger. And I think in terms of like economy, like businesses, like it's only going to get bigger, so like the music is obviously going to follow it. So I don't think it's going to go back to just like, you know, one-offs, like whatever. Somebody drops a song right now.
Megan Thee Stallion's number one hit back. It's like, nope, sorry, you're behind Wham.
Yeah, I don't think any artist, if they're going to drop an album, like it's probably not smart to drop it between now and at least like the
January
26th or
2nd, 2nd of
27th.
Jan-
Yeah.
Unless you
week
want
of
to
January.
drop a Christmas album.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, that way too. Like Mariah, a great example where it's like she's not on top anymore by any chance. But
Legacy.
Forever you're gonna get residuals because like every year she's gonna shoot up the charts. And it's like you make an album like that. Granted, if you do a cover, like you're gonna have to be paying publishing for,
I feel like
all those people.
I feel like other celebrities are starting to figure that out. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter, with both the Fruitcake EP and her Christmas special, is figuring out, okay, if I can, a little bit more money comes in if I have a Christmas backlog.
Yep.
Completely agree. Do more Christmas albums. I demand it.
I'm down with the Christmas
I
album.
demand it.
I enjoy Christmas albums.
But maybe it'll never come back. But I will say the good thing about All I Want for Christmas Is You is that now when Mariah Carey passes on at some point, they're going to have like, so what was her signature song? Everyone's going to be like, no, dude, it was Hero. No, dude, it was Always Be My Baby. No, dude, it was We Belong Together.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Nipple in the Complex. Yep.
Yeah, nah, she's going to be around long after she's around.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She is slowing down a bit, I will say. Escort me. She's going to kick my ass. So, here's a good one. So, can anybody, like in the music world, can anybody do a holiday song?
Why not?
Whether it be an original or a cover. Can like anyone do it successfully?
Say a holiday song or a Christmas song?
Either, can freaking, let's see. Can I'm trying to think who is someone I do. Can freaking Morgan Wallen do 12 Days of Christmas? Can you do that?
Hell yeah, you can.
Hell yeah, man. Two turtle doves.
No, he's gonna give you a redneck 12 Days of Christmas.
I feel like he would like really hate doing that though. I don't know him that well, but I feel like it's not his speed. He'd want to do like the night when Christ was born.
I want more artists to do Hanukkah songs. We need more. I mean, we obviously have like our boy Adam Sandler holding it down.
It's really just him holding it down, and the film that he made that's like the reinforcements.
Yeah,
Crazy Nights.
Yeah, Crazy Nights. Great film.
Yep, we're stands.
It's actually pretty funny. I will say. I went in thinking it was not going to be that good. It's wild. Some of the stuff he puts in it is pretty wild, but like, all right, not that bad. Yep.
You can buy some noodles from the Panda Express.
Yeah, that's a class.
Yeah,
I might have to watch that in the next couple weeks.
Well,
I'll show Shims when she's
Hanukkah's coming.
But yeah, we don't have a ton of songs, man. I mean, we have some classics. The Dreidel song, which is an all-time anthem.
Well, who would you want to like? Because like it's
our
just
favorite Jewish artist in the world, Drake, needs to drop some Hanukkah fucking magic.
He's been slacking. He has not provided any Hanukkah songs.
I was going to say in
That's
general,
true.
he got pretty eviscerated pretty bad in the last couple of years.
But what better way to cover up? What better way to respond to Kendrick Lamar calling you a pedophile than dropping a Christmas album, a Hanukkah album?
He does a new one, just Kendrick on the naughty list.
Dude, opening
line.
I seen one. It was like somebody was posting. It's like, all these Spotify Wrapped, and it's like I don't see Kendrick anywhere on anyone's like topped like artist of the year. It's like kind of a good point. Like I didn't see it at all.
That's great for mayhem. For mayhem.
I saw a few people who had Kendrick on their top 5.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a few.
Okay.
I think it was exclusively his new album, though.
It's a good album.
It's a good album.
It's a good album. I will admit it. It's a good album. Mayhem's better, but it's a good album.
Hell yeah. But yeah, Trizzy needs to drop a Hanukkah album. It doesn't have to be Hanukkah specifically. Just give me one track.
Holiday EP.
Yeah. Well, he did. I think it's Hell Yeah, fucking right. Was like the music video. He had his bar mitzvah.
Nice.
Which is pretty lit. Yeah. If you go back and watch it, it's pretty sick.
That's cool.
But no, I think anybody can, but it's just a matter of like the whatever song they pick kind of has to fit. Like you were talking about Sabrina Carpenter's "Sexy Christmas" or whatever it was called. I forgot what it was. Yep. But she did "Last Christmas" with Chapel Roan, and I'm all like, yes, that works quite well. Yeah. Good for them. I'm glad. In my mind, they're best friends.
Yeah,
Alpha and Glinda.
Yeah, that's
together last. But like, it just kind of has to fit. Like, for example, I'm bringing it up again, but Lady Gaga did, I think, one kind of Christmas album. It was a Thanksgiving album.
Interesting. All right.
But she's classically trained. She did a lot of stuff with Tony Bennett. So yeah, she did, Baby It's Cold Outside. She did all the other ones, but I'm like, yeah, that fits. She even did Santa's Coming to Town last year. But if someone, oh God, who's around? If Charlie XCX did the Grinch song, like, oh shit, that could actually
That'd
work.
be fire.
That could work.
Tyler, the Creator, did You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch.
We're going to put a lid on that. But no, for me, anybody can't. I encourage it as long as it like fits what you're capable of. Come on, Ice Spice. I know you got some in there.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Pretty sure Gucci Man had a Christmas album, right?
I literally made a joke about, so we do this all the time, and you probably heard it. One of the fun questions would be if you were doing a holiday special, like how would you organize it?
Yes.
And then the only thing I could think of right now was, well, it would be Ice Spice performing Big Guy, but she's talking about Santa Claus.
You know, I
Big
didn't
guy.
realize
Big Guy.
Gucci Mane dropped
Gucci Mane, yep.
the Return of East Atlanta Santa,
Hey!
2016. Drake was on that.
Really?
The song
Okay.
Both, which it's not necessarily a Christmas album, but
That counts.
he is
I mean,
literally
we don't-
wearing the hat in the cover art.
the Santa hat, or
Yeah, the
Okay.
Santa hat. There's Return of East Atlanta Santa. I don't usually do it, but I'm drunk and I'm high and I'm both right now. Probably not a good family-friendly record, but
I would. You never know. Well,
Yeah.
family
Depends
Drake.
on your family.
If it's a,
How messed up are
some
you?
people get absolutely ripped at
yeah, if it's a
Christmas.
boy house of boy moms, your kids are safe. Ooh.
I missed that one. Went over my head.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway, so why do some songs become that pillar of the holidays? Like even some of the, because we'll talk about some of the newer ones that came out within the last like 10, 15 years. But then some of them are just so like, and some of them just don't.
Just
like
the movies, I think.
you
Movies and
think
television.
other media's a big part of it?
Yeah, movies and television, and I guess nowadays you can incorporate memes into it
Mm-hmm.
because, like, yeah, the Mariah song, like, it's a banger, but then, like, yeah, maybe like 2017, 18, or whatever, not
Miley Cyrus she did one?
recently,
Is that
but
what you said?
like, what?
Miley Cyrus, is that what you said?
No, Mariah Carey.
Oh, there's a Miley Cyrus. Like, what's
No,
she do?
Mariah Carey, like, yeah, I remember seeing memes where like, oh, like it's happening again, or like just when you know it's that time, and it's just like I remember seeing the first like instances of those memes, and then it's just an annual thing that's like a recurring joke.
In regards to meme culture, there's two songs that had two good both I can't do because of now my new contractual obligations. It was Cardi B doing Last Christmas. Last Christmas I gave you my ass. So that's another one.
Oh my god!
And then the other one, it was the woman with her baby saying Feliz Navidad, but her man's was in jail, and she replaced it with some words that I don't have the bona fides to repeat.
Gotcha.
Release. But yeah, no, so some songs do make it. I think some songs are just so established in the monoculture, if you will, that no one's taking them down. The last one that really got taken down was Baby It's Cold Outside, but there's like a quiet little like resistance. Like they'll play like once, like every 200 songs, something like that. But it's that pretty much got knocked off. No, like freaking
do you know when that song was dropped by Mariah Carey? What year?
like 92, right?
Right.
4. Okay. all right.
94, which like, yeah, it was a big
Yeah,
song,
pretty
but
close,
until
yeah.
like the 2010s, I feel like it wasn't like the banger of the year.
No, yeah, like I felt like back in the day that song got like we got to hear that like once like every couple hours.
Yeah, it was the cool song. It was
Now-
like, oh, this is the hot young song.
It's like you're sitting waiting for it because you get Judy and Frank and Bean, and then you just hear oh shit, Mariah Carey. But yeah, no, that was a recent thing. But some of them are just so like they're not going to be knocked off the perch. But hopefully, I can't think of any. Well, we'll be talking about the more modern songs that came out. But hopefully, some of them will make their way on there. This is a very big debate at the Aquile household about the movie Frozen. So I classify it as a Christmas light film because it was released in late December, so around Thanksgiving, and it's snow. It's not like because of where it takes place
Right.
in Scandinavia, they dress like as it winter.
Yes.
So that kind of like helps with all that. So that's why I kind of see like Frozen as that. But none of the songs are like Christmas music. You don't hear Let It Go on the radio. It's nothing to do with Christmas.
That's fair. I am curious if you guys have Christmas adjacent songs where you're like, this is not a Christmas song, but I so associate it with Christmas.
Ooh, that's a good question. So yeah, that's one of them. Like Let It Go, only because of the context of the entire film.
That makes sense. No, my big one is Jump from the Pointer Sisters because it's such a pivotal scene in Love
National
Actually.
Lampoon? Oh. That was a different Pointer Sisters film.
Yeah, no, but I so associate Hugh Grant dancing in Love Actually with that song that I'm like, oh, yeah, when I hear it, I think Christmas.
Yep. See, I was saying movies and film, like it ties it right into it.
There's like two that kind of don't make sense. They make sense a little bit. Christmas has a monopoly on the theme to the Peanuts.
Yeah.
That's always on the radio, you know, the
can see
dun,
that,
dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun. And then Sound of Music is coming to Boston. Favorite Things gets in there.
I see that.
It gets in there because of whiskers on and like snow in the summer that melts in the spring and brown paper packages wrapped up in spring. That's really the only reason that it's included in there. Frankly, if anything, I wish no, Edelweiss wouldn't fit in there because it's more about Austrian patriotism instead of like Christmas. So that one gets a pass. But people get kind of annoyed. They're like, how come like Peanuts have like it's like I don't even remember what I'm going off of. But I can't think of any other Christmas like adjacent songs because I just think like of in the area. Like when I think of what's on my playlist, they all come out. They're all like Christmas songs.
Right.
So
For me, it's Cold as Ice.
Ooh, okay.
You're as cold as ice.
I get that.
like
Those kind of songs, like they just remind me of like 80s bar rooms, like in November. Like they're just like cold day, like you got the leather jacket on, you walk into like an old like towny bar, and it's just you're as cold as ice. I'm like, yeah, like classic rock type shit.
Technically one of them is Auld Lang Syne because of New Year's.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just right after. Like, who cares?
It's a holiday
Yeah.
song. I feel like that gets lumped in.
So what was I gonna say? So no, I don't really have that many Christmas adjacent songs, but I will say there. Frankly, I have more like holiday adjacent films and television
I can see
because
that. Yeah.
like there's like we got snowed in, something like that.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't think you've met James Askins, but a couple years ago he went on a tirade, and I still remember it where he goes, Toy Story's not a fucking Christmas movie because it always gets played on the 25 Days of Christmas on ABC Family. And I go, no, James, it's because of the last literally 30 seconds takes place during Christmas.
Right.
And
Doesn't he get Woody for Christmas?
No,
he gets
Woody's
Buzz
already
for his birthday.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
remember what's the last line of Toy Story? Shlomo?
Oh, a puppy.
Wow, a puppy! And then zoom in, into the film.
Damn.
And then same for Harry Potter. Harry Potter has like a scene that takes place. Happy Christmas, Harry! The Nimbus 2000, and that's it. It's a Christmas movie now.
I feel like there was a period of time where the Lord of the Rings movies would get played around Christmas time on some channels, just because they're an easy marathon, and it's also like about people being together.
Yep.
Oh, and Star Wars gets the Christmas treatment.
That's
Star
true.
Wars gets
That's
the Christmas
another
treatment.
one.
And I've said this on we're doing it again. We're retreading on past episodes. I always think of the Family Guy Star Wars movies as Christmas because I would always get them for Christmas.
There's a Charlie Chaplin movie from the early 40s called
City
Gold
Lights,
Rush.
yes. Oh, we saw Gold Rush in Mr. Calm's class.
I think of Gold Rush because of
You did?
all the snow.
Yes. We watched it in film studies. That was the only Charlie Chaplin film we watched.
I do remember watching a Charlie Chaplin film.
It's the one where the guy looks at him and they see each other as food because they're trapped in the cabin.
Vaguely remember this. I'm looking at the
cabin,
poster
like,
now.
flies around and stuff.
We had to do an assignment where we had to pick a scene. It was the scene where he meets the girl at the bar and they like match eyes.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Kong goes, I want you to work. You have a non-diegetic sound assignment where you have to insert a song that would fit in here. And then I would say this song at this moment, and then we would judge how it fits.
Okay.
I chose.
I must have slept through that day. All my memory is just horrible. Like I vaguely remember that, but like
vaguely remember.
you're like, yo, the assignment was we had to like. I don't remember any of this.
You know, we had to do an audio commentary for the new Star Trek remake, and it was me, you, and Joe Dougie. The scene
I
where the
remember
two ships were
drawing,
fighting, and I remember going, the ships look very Nigerian because I was in marine bio at the time. Jellyfish.
I just remember we had to do storyboarding
For Kill Bill, which I think it's like Kill Bill Volume 1, Volume 2, and the whole damn thing, something like that. It's like out now.
The whole bloody affair.
The whole bloody affair. But track back to that. The song that I chose was Alone by Heart. Now, how do I get you alone? But my adjacent stuff is like more media related than music because I love like Christmas like music. So, okay, this is a fun one. So, in comparison, we're talking about like all the big national treasures, the ones that we all love, our personal favorites. We haven't really spoken a lot about the novelty songs back in like the 50s, 60s, 70s. and maybe around the 80s with the last one. We got a lot of holiday novelty songs. We don't really get them anymore. Like, why have they kind of fallen off? And do we have any favorite of the novelty songs?
Can
Like,
you give an
enlighten me.
example of a
yeah.
novelty
So,
song?
well, the most to me when I hear a Christmas novelty song, I think of chingity ching hee haw, it's
it
Dominic and the donkey, the Italian Christmas donkey. I had to go on a very Tony Christmas mix on my Spotify because that's where all the novelty songs are. Dear Santa, Bring Me Man, by the Weather Girls. Let's see, what's another one on here? I kind of see Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC as a novelty song because it's the Office's fault.
I got 2 for you.
Mhm.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Is
That's
that
one.
one? And the other one is All I Want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. That's a banger.
That's a good song.
I want him bottom for Christmas.
Chipmunks. Yep.
Yep. No. But yeah, no, that too. Christmas. So yeah, we don't really get another lot of novelty songs anymore. Like, I think it's because I was listening to I listened to Todd in the Shadows. Like, I watch his stuff, and he talks about how there was just chunks of time where a lot of music was just in comparison to what we have now, just crap. Uninteresting, very safe. And he says the 70s was like a great time for novelty songs. Like, my favorite novelty song is the 12 Pains of Christmas because I just love, well, we have no extension cords.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. That was a banger. I don't know why there's on this list right here.
What novelty
They
songs?
have the Hanukkah song, I guess, is more of a parody song. And then Deck the Halls. I thought that's like more of a
The Halls of Bells of Holly, fa la 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 la.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
parody. I
don't think so.
Novelty. That's
Yeah,
what it's on this
that's
list.
literally where Dawn We Now Are Gay apparel comes from.
Wow. Santa looked a lot like Daddy. What the heck?
I was just listening to that on the way here. I love that one.
Oh man. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. There's a lot of sexual ones on here. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Oh.
Jingle Bells is on there.
I feel like this is just becoming a list of Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Like,
I think right now is such a great time if you actually want to do a good novelty song because one, you have brain rot, and two, you have a lot of people who are like pretty funny. I think it'd be funny, like Shankos could do like a fun little like Christmas song for like, what, 90 seconds to 2 minutes. You can just be like really shitty, like, Dad had too many beers for Christmas. I can hardly see. I'm gonna go and drive home, and then swerving away from the school bus. Shane Gillis, do it. We believe in you.
Oh my
But
God.
no, I think now is like you could definitely do some like even
Probably
like
could.
parodies. Freaking, let's go back to Fruitcake. Sabrina Carpenter's. Shalma, do you know? So Sabrina Carpenter, she did a EP called Fruitcake, where she basically did Christmas parodies of her own songs.
Interesting.
Which I'm all like, bro, it's like, I don't want to say like degrade. It's easy. I'm like, it's there.
yeah.
Just do it.
I
She
feel like a lot
remixed
of,
it, dude.
I think a lot of performers just sort of lack the self-confidence to go for the novelty song. I think they're too afraid of being torn apart online or being made to seem stupid that they're just not going to go for it.
They don't want to be posers.
Exactly.
Yeah, here's the thing though, because I still feel that like I don't think, like, I really don't. That's why it's not encouraging. I think when people see, and tell me if I'm wrong, I think if people see their favorite artist, let's say Drake or Morgan Wallen,
Yeah.
but
I do quite like Morgan
their
Wallen.
favorite artist, they just go, hey, I'll do Morgan Wallen. Hey, everybody, I'm just going to announce today, I'm dropping my own very Merry Morgan Christmas album. It's going to be coming out on August 29th, whatever. Comes out. People kind of see it off as a little bit of sellout. Yeah, that's still kind of the vibe. Even like that's still kind of the vibe. And even for me, like there's some. I'm not going to name drop anybody. I don't mean this is a tough business, but I feel like when some people release Christmas albums, it's an attempt to kind of try and have one of their songs be in the loop. Like it's kind of like oh please let this work, and then maybe then they'll remember me, something like that.
It's a cash grab because they know
Yeah.
it's going to hit no matter what.
Or it may not. It's a gamble, so that's why I think some folks aren't willing to do it.
We got a nice list here of songs.
That's
are
why we
sort
have-
of hit, I don't know. I call them Hail Marys, but
Yeah,
we have
that's
a
why.
list
That's
here,
why
and
we,
we'll see what
Yep.
we think.
you know what we call it. So Clay, we used to have a little game called Keep or Kick.
Yep.
And that game gets really hard. So now I got a new or Kick or Kill for Halloween. So I have a new one here. It's called Classic or Ass Quick. It's not good. So these are more modern songs. The question is, will they stand the test of time or fade? Are they going to be the new Ronettes sleigh ride? Are they? Or they won't. So these are ones that just kind of pulled. Mistletoe by Justin Bieber. Do we all know it?
Yeah.
No.
Huh? Sing it.
Oh, you put me on the spot. I don't want to miss it on the holiday, but I can't keep dancing off your face. I should be chilling with my folks I know, but I'ma be under the mistletoe with you.
All right.
With you.
I'm sold. I like
This
it.
is like around like boyfriend Justin Bieber, like around that time, like 2012
This is
ish.
like right when he's going through puberty and his voice is dropping.
Yeah.
All right. I like the Beebs, so I'll
I'm-
listen.
I think
keep it.
I think it will. I think it will
Classic.
be. I think it will be a classic.
See,
I think it will be.
I think it's classic
Right now.
exclusively because I don't think there's another Christmas song that uses the word shoddy. It'll go down in history as the Christmas song that uses shoddy.
Until Drake gets his out next year.
Justin got there first.
Yeah,
Justin,
right.
He's the
Justice for
originator.
Justin, he got there first.
What I will
Originator,
say,
let's go.
I didn't get to talk about this like in the past. It's kind of hard to do like more like Christmas songs because like what hasn't been touched. So that's why I respect when new songs come out with a new angle.
Yep.
Because it's more of like a hip hop esque like R&B infused like girl. Call her. I want to be under the mistletoe with you. But I think it will. I think people know it. I mean, I couldn't sing it for you. That's why I made you do it.
Fair enough.
But I think it will. I think it will stand the time, and the girls in 2016 will be like, "Who's this Justin Bieber?" And then they'll have to try and find a computer because we made them illegal after the Third War.
No, old man Clay will come get out of his rocking chair and be like,
go.
"Who's Justin Bieber?" Well, let me tell
You don't know
something.
You don't know Justin
Starts
Bieber?
dancing.
Siri, play Justin Bieber.
She starts ripping it.
All I need is beauty and a beat.
All right, I like that. Classic.
I think it will. Okay. We actually had a vigorous debate about this recently. It's Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. You're here. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Don't know it. Underneath the Tree. She doesn't have any. I think she doesn't have many other ones. I think this is like her. A lot of the songs I hear on are their like signature Christmas song. I think it's like I think it will be like on the popularity scale of a song we did not mention. I don't know what the song or the band is called. It's like the tree. I forgot the name of the artist, but they also have another song. I don't remember. I think like in the future, like our kids would be like when they hear that song, that's gonna be like C tier. So I think it'll be like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I think
like,
that's fair.
not obscure, but I think it'll be like what because every year a song comes on that I don't listen to, and then I hear it every year, and then now that's like my thing. People Bryce the most wonderful time of the year, and Step into Christmas, Elton John, and John and Yoko Have a Very Merry Christmas. War is over.
Yep.
That have all been like underground, and then you just start noticing it more. I think that's what Kelly Clarkson's going to be. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near All I Want for Christmas Is You or even Mistletoe. It's just it's like C tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think more will forget, and they'll be who did this? That's what they'll do.
Yeah, it's gonna fall by the wayside.
Yeah, I don't want to call it Ass Quick because I think it's an okay song, but I just don't think it's going to have staying power.
Yeah, the next one though on this list is gonna absolutely stay forever. I know this one for sure. It is "Santa Tell Me" by Ariana Grande.
Yes,
classic.
classic. Yep.
Yeah.
See, that's a new one. Yep,
Not a question.
that's a new one. Yeah, that will definitely make it because. And my thing is like, we're talking about like we were talking about covers. No one's ever even tried like on the scale of Mariah Carey to cover that song, to cover All I Want for Christmas Is You. So Ariana could theoretically hit the notes, but it won't be as good. So this is going to be hers, and she doesn't hit high notes in that song, and I think that'll definitely make it through.
It's great for commercials and movies. Too.
Yeah. And tell me if you will be there.
Yeah, you see that all the time.
I hear, and she's pivoting now because I think she's going to pull a share and go more into acting now. So she's probably going to gain more weight after Wicked.
Okay, all right.
Like she's not gonna reverse Ozempic, but I think she's gonna just go to the share route. And then people are gonna be like, hey, Ariana Grande used to do music. What? What do you mean she used to do music? And then then Santa Tell Me. That'll definitely be on there.
Yep.
That'll be up there.
Classic.
Yeah,
Okay, next one is Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift.
classic. I like this song quite a bit.
Slumber.
Never heard it.
Let's see. In my heart, there's a Christmas tree farm where the people would come, stand under sparkles and lights.
I'm not a Swiftie, as they say.
See,
Well-
I'm not a Swiftie either.
You dabble?
I dabble.
You respect
yes.
her. You respect her. like I do.
I respect her game. I see her game, and power to her. I listen to her music. It's quite good, but I've never purchased a Taylor Swift vinyl. So
Right.
I feel like
You're
that's
not that level yet.
I'm not that level where it's like.
If I get invited to the show by her, I would go.
Mhm.
I would go.
I would too. Hell yeah.
But I was shaming you someone because Christmas Tree Farm was actually the opening number to one of my holiday specials because we had like a whole like Hallmark set of a Christmas Tree Farm like in the Commons, and I'm swinging around with an axe, and then there's like people like, hey, hi, how are you? But I think it already was relatively popular before she really launched
Yes.
in the last couple of years, but now because she is so famous, that will just kind of like follow her. Which, by the way, did Michael Jackson ever do another one? He only did the Jackson 5 ones. Did he never do a Christmas song by himself?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, that was just the
that's
5.
Jackson 5.
Just the Jackson
I think
5.
he only did it in his Jackson 5.
So,
That's all
come
he
on,
needed.
Michael.
Mic
Come on,
drop.
Michael. Whitney never did one. Celine did a few. Who else? Mariah has hers. Did the Beatles do? Oh, the Beatles did theirs separately.
Yeah, Wonderful Christmas Time and Merry
Live and Let
Christmas
Die,
War is
yep.
over. Yep. Interesting. It's only John and Paul that made Christmas songs. I think at least ones that anyone heard.
Oh, come on, Ringo. He's the only. Oh no, he's the only one left. I go, oh no, he's not.
Paul McCartney is very much still alive.
Well, he keeps exploding in all those videos that are on the internet.
Still going.
So Christmas Tree Farm, I think it will be a classic. That will be like, I think like hot, low A tier, high B tier.
I'd agree with that.
People will know it. And they'll be like, hey, yo.
If you like Taylor Swift, you will put that on every year.
Well, now it's been long enough where we can actually have this conversation. So we have Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays by NSYNC.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
wait, okay,
Merry
that one.
Christmas, and Happy Holidays. Ooh, girl. So, maybe 15 more years, it won't be like up there.
Maybe.
I think it'll be as popular. Like people don't want to hear it. It'll be the new like album of the Chipmunks. Christmas time, because we don't have that anymore. We don't do boy and girl bands unless they're Korean or diverse and hot. Shadow Cat's Eye. But I think it will be around. It'll be like, when you're on Spotify, it's going to be at the bottom of the list. Like, NSYNC did one? Yeah, let's listen to this
I
one.
remember them, yeah. Or they'll
Yeah.
get like a placement in a movie in like 20 years. And
Yeah.
it kind of gets a little bit of buzz.
It'll be like the thing you play for the cheesy Christmas.
I was going to say, it's very like coming up next, the television premiere of Christmas in Kandahar. Happy on ABC Family, if they're still in ABC. That's exactly how it sounds, but I don't think it'll have that same power. We're having that discussion now. Like, I never willingly listen to it. I never put it on.
I didn't even know it existed.
I did not know it existed. I did not realize I knew it until you started playing it.
Well, there you
Or
go.
singing it.
We already know the answer to this one, but I already want to hear what everyone says. Christmas Tree by Lady Gaga.
Sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Quick ass.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Ho, 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 under the mistletoe. Yes, everybody knows we will take off our clothes. Yes, if you want us to, we will. Ho, ho, my Christmas tree is delicious.
How dare she sexualize Christmas?
So,
How
in
dare-
That is
full,
blasphemous,
You can
Antonio.
sexualize Santa. You can't sexualize Christmas.
Bla-
in full
blasphemous.
context, this was during the she's a weirdo era and the provocateur era. But that being said, you don't hear it on the radio.
I wonder why.
We only know it for the novelty, and now for that reason, like, Lady Gaga's a Christmas song? Shut up, no way. Like, this was like a first one. I don't think, because we have other better Lady Gaga Christmas songs that are all from the traditional songbook. She did Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Winter Wonderland with Tony Bennett. She's done a couple other ones. So we kind of like, us Little Monsters, we know Christmas Tree for the bit. We know it for the bit. No, it's not going to be. That's going to be something that like we don't really like talk about like in the future. That's not going to be like, oh, Shallow, Bad Romance, Abracadabra, and Christmas Tree. Christmas Tree, what?
Yeah.
With Space Cowboy? Who's Space Cowboy? Hey, people at the
You're
time didn't know who
biased, but
Space
I'm
Cowboy
going
was.
with quick ass.
No, I already say that I don't think it's going to be making it
Oh, all right.
just
That's
you don't
shocking.
hear. No, because I'm the fairest man in America right here. You don't hear it, and if you don't hear it,
Yeah.
how are you going to remember? It's just going to be like amongst the community.
That's true. We
Like-
got Snowman by Sia.
People do like the song. You don't hear it. And it's I think it came in the last couple of years. So I don't think it has like it's found its footing yet. But it's like it's too early to say.
That is a banger though. Frosty the Snowman. That's
not
banger.
the song.
I know. I'm just saying. we haven't mentioned
Frosty the
as far
Snowman
as I
is
know,
completely separate.
Have
Frosty
we mentioned that yet? No.
We have not brought up Frosty the Snowman.
Motherfucker, Frosty.
Shout out our boy Frosty the Snowman. Clay.
Ooh.
See a snowman?
I think I've heard it maybe once. I feel it
Twice,
speaks.
yeah.
I feel like it speaks to the cultural presence of it, where it's like, oh yeah, Sia has it. I don't even. Here's the thing: it is so not stuck with me that I don't even know that I could say it's ass quick.
Mhm.
But I can say it's kind of in one ear out the other.
Yeah,
I think that's the example of, hey, I want a popular Christmas song too. I want people to remember me too because I made that movie about autism that people really didn't like.
Oh really? What was wrong with it? I'm joking.
oh.
I'm joking.
Well, I think maybe my bar is set high. Like the Ariana Grande, Santa Tell Me.
Absolutely.
Classic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like,
And that had
I don't think anything else on this list. I mean, maybe the last one.
What is it? Oh, there's two more. So, A Nonsense Christmas by Sabrina Carpenter. Another example of too early to say. Because I think we'll see how her career goes in the next 4 years.
Yeah.
Because the Nonsense song itself, it has like all the ad libs that were really popular.
Yeah.
But that's a song you don't really hear.
I'm gonna say classic on the caveat that I think so. I'm a person that I love holiday specials, even if they're not that good. Like if a celebrity makes a holiday special, I will watch it, and basically it'll be in the rotation. I'll still throw on A Very Murray Christmas, which is I don't think anyone remembers that special.
F. Murray Abraham?
No, Bill Murray.
Oh, okay, just making sure. There's a couple we got to make sure.
Bill Murray made a Christmas special directed by Sofia Coppola, which was which was basically just Bill Murray sat in a hotel with other celebrities, and occasionally they just start singing songs like they do standards.
Where can we stream this?
That's on Netflix.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
because you can't buy it.
So I'll watch that every couple of years. I feel like
it's just called A Very Merry Christmas.
A Very Merry Christmas, yeah, and I believe that's the title. I'm pretty sure that's it. So I feel like the Sabrina Carpenter Christmas special is going to help keep A Very Nonsense Christmas alive because she plays it at the end.
If only it were on TV, though, that would have helped. Because you have to get, we're all going to have to get Netflix eventually, but that's kind of the thing. So,
yes.
I wanted to hear your input on Nonsense Christmas.
Ass quick. See ya.
So last one, the only cover from a guy who I kind of like. It's You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch by Tyler the Creator. I don't like. Okay, so this is what's tough. This is why it's hard to do covers of like really big ones. We all know who sang the original "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch." Who else did he play?
Frankenstein.
Tony the fucking Tiger.
Really?
That's him.
The one and only Tiger?
Is it not Boris Karloff?
No. That's the guy who does Shlomo.
The one and only Tiger? The one.
No, I was going to say you have a computer.
Oh.
Fact check me now before
What's
we
his
get.
Name?
I don't know.
Who
sang Your Review Mr. Grinch originally?
Tony the Tiger is it says Tony Tiger, the famous muscular orange tiger.
Who is Tony the Tiger? Who voiced Tony the Tiger?
Voice. What kind of name is that? Thurl. Thurl.
I thought you were going to ask what kind of name is Tony.
Ravenscroft.
All right, now copy that and say
Thurl Ravenscroft is his name.
Yeah, now copy that.
I say his.
Grinch. That's him.
Thurl. He's mad funny looking, dude. He's got like a flat. Dude, he's got like those classic like 1950s like buzz cut flat top.
And here's the image
haircut.
right now. Whoa, look at that.
He's weird looking, dude.
But no, he's
he's mad funny looking.
But no, he sang the original one, and because he has such a vocal presence,
yes,
that's a hard one to follow up. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. But what did he take?
Scooby Bo. What is that? Hold on. Here you go.
He has such a vocal presence that Jimmy, grab him. Plastic.
Good for your bones.
I don't know what this is from.
You know what you are, Scooby? You are ass quick on the ground right next to us. Scooby
I
Bo.
think he might have come in with it.
He definitely did. I don't know what the fuck this is. Scooby, come here.
Scooby Bo, the gift that keeps on
Yeah,
giving.
Scooby gave me a gift.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Wait, is it
Destroyed.
Hanukkah yet?
No, it's
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday,
and I was going to say
Sunday?
another less than a week.
Nice.
But Tyler the Creator, but because it was a soundtrack to a children's film, you have to kind of be within those bounds.
Mhm.
So I think he bounces it up a little bit, but again, it's one of those things where you just don't hear it and you have an original that's way better.
Yeah.
I like Tyler the Creator, so
I like Tyler the Creator.
I don't
too.
want to say it's a classic
He's
because I'm
funny.
not even like I
With-
probably have heard the song, but
See, my thing is, I think Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch, is one that has gotten covers. Like Darius Rucker did a rendition
Oh,
of Your
really?
Mean One. Yeah, he did in his Christmas album.
Did he like stumble through it in the city of Quincy during Quincy 400?
What?
You're a drench. Well, he performed it in the city of Quincy for our 400th, and he's a notorious alcoholic.
Oh, I didn't know that he had performed for
In
the city
Quincy?
of Quincy.
that's
Um,
At least the Dropkick Murphys did a free concert. Darius Rucker had the audacity to make us pay, and according
Did you
to
go?
no. He literally could have gotten, if we were going to go into debt for a city, bring someone like cooler. They should have brought like Ellie Goulding or something. That's what everyone
I would go
like.
see Ellie Goulding.
That people, come on, Tom. We only 400 years. But anyway, at least Dropkick Murphys was free.
But so back to my point, I feel like Tyler the Creator's version is going to get roped into the, oh yeah, do you know other people have done Your Mean One, Mr. Grinch? Like it's just going to
Yeah.
get into that folder.
And
I
then
could
he's
see
just going to
getting
go,
buried. Yeah.
and then he's going to go, send her the ticket. Send Cindy Lou Who the ticket. And that's classic. Or ask Quick, and before we wrap up, how are we doing on our Christmas shopping?
I just started today.
Good for you.
Like-
I've yet to start.
Truly, before I came here, I was Christmas shopping in Marshall's.
Good for you. I'll take my gift later. How about you, Shlomo?
I'm pretty good on it. I've done a decent amount. The hard part is like, you know, figuring out what to get people. I don't have a very big list of people, but it's hard to like, you know, come up with new stuff because I get pretty decent gifts, and I'm like, all right, how do I top this?
Have
from
we
last
stopped
year?
giving merch as gifts?
Yeah, so I used to get to like hoodies, hat. Like I've given. Pretty much everybody has at least a couple different color hoodies and
Not
like tote bags.
everybody.
That's true. So yeah, I can't do the merch thing anymore, which maybe I could.
We're merch maxed.
I didn't make any new merch either, so. But yeah, you know, I'm getting some more. I'm putting a lot more thought into it this year for people.
Percentage wise, how much are you done? I'm at 0. I haven't gotten shit. Sorry.
Well, it
everybody.
depends. Percentage wise, like I think I have to
Done.
narrow it down per person. So it's like out of all the people I got to get and all the gifts I've gotten, like probably 20%, 15%,
Better than me.
more or less. Yeah.
Pretty good. I find that I need to so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm getting a handful of people. My main thing is, part of right now is just going to be going into stores, wandering around and being like, oh, something like that. That's really what inspires me in my
Yep,
holiday
yep.
shopping. Going through Amazon, walking through the stores, and sometimes I'll just see something and be like, oh, that's a good one. Like my brother-in-law, I saw something today that I'm like, oh, he might like that. So I took a photo. I didn't buy it. I took a photo of it. I'm going to send it to my sister and be like,
Do you
hey,
think
is this
he
something
would
he'd
this?
like? Exactly. That's my MO.
That's
I would
the
prefer
siblings
when
do.
people are like, yo, I want this.
Yeah. It
I'm-
makes it
I am-
so much easier.
I am that.
So much easier.
I go, here is exactly what I want. Here's a giant list, only because it helps you.
do you, because this was something I started like a long time ago, like maybe almost 10 years ago. I have a Google Doc of just stuff I want with hyperlinks that I just update after my birthday and Christmas, but I send it out whenever people are like, hey, what do you want
What
for
do
your
you
birthday?
want?
Hey, what do you want for Christmas? And it's a living list. There's stuff on there.
This
from
is a breathing document, a living, breathing, adjusting with the times document,
no,
good
like,
sir.
like for real, like there's still stuff on there from 10 years ago that I just never took off, like Donkey's gift cards, because I'll always use them.
Right.
Oh, I thought you
That's
meant-
a great. I might do that because I like I said, I like when people do that.
Yeah.
I'm the worst. Where it's like, what do you want for Christmas or what do you want for your birthday? I'm just like, I don't know.
It's hard when you're on the spot.
because
it's
here's the
so
thing.
hard.
Also for me, the stuff that I do want
You
is like thousands. Like, I want new CDJs. I want a new Sony FX30. Like, and, you know, accessories for stuff. But it's like, yeah, most of the accessories are like $250. I'm not gonna ask somebody to spend $300 on me.
See, I'm an easy buy because if somebody gets me like a 4K of a movie I like or it's something they think I'd like,
Yeah.
awesome, slam dunk. Problem is, I own so many movies that it would be very difficult to guess.
Yes.
Let's go meet it for the win.
Which one you don't have yet?
Yeah. Oh, dude. So for my birthday back in high school, my buddy Peter was trying to figure out what to get me. So shout out Peter. So he was texting me when he was at the store. He's like, "Oh, hey, do you have?" And he comes up with this obscure movie. He's like, "Oh, do you have History of the World Part 1 from Mel Brooks? Can I borrow that from you?" And he's like, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure, dude. Do you want the DVD or the Blu-ray?" And he's like, "Oh crap,
yeah.
he has that."
That's a good way to do it.
And then
do you have this?
And then he texts me, "What about Annie Hall?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got that. I love that movie." And
Who was
then
that? Was that Faye Dunaway?
No, that's Diane Keaton.
Oh, that's who it is.
So good. And so then he picks up a collection of Marx Brothers movies, and is like, "All right, there's no way he has this." He gives it to me for my birthday. I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry, I already have this collection." So I am the worst to shop for movies.
That's brutal.
You know what I did a couple days ago? I was at my library bookstore. Someone donated the Blu-ray, all 3 Back to the Future films.
Oh, nice.
And the Blu-ray and DVD copies of John Wick's 1 through 3.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
picked those up. So I picked up 9 films for $3.
Sweet.
That's a steal.
That's great. And Thor Ragnarok and Dunkirk.
Nice.
But yeah, enough about that. But no, I'm just like that. What I usually do is I'll have to sit and think. I go, what do I want? What do I want? And so I go on my Gmail and I find in my drafts the list from last year, copy and paste it. Okay, I got this, I got this, got this. Do I still want this? And then I add on top of that. So that's kind of what I do. So I just kind of import it over to the next year.
Right.
But I always don't know what I want until the middle of November.
Mm-hmm.
Until because I'm a fall birthday. So there's a chance. There's a chance. But some people have been like, well, I want to save something a little bigger for later. So that's also another possibility. So that's one of my things. And last one, because I'm accidentally skipped this one. We'll be quick with this one. Underappreciated holiday song that no one knows that you think that should get more recognition.
Oh, I don't know if it's how recent it is, but Cody Johnson, he's a country music singer. He has this one song called Hat Made of Mistletoe, which is about this 8-year-old that has a crush on a girl.
Aww.
And he's like, "All right, I think I know how to get her. I'm going to make a hat made of mistletoe and wear it everywhere. So that way when she and I show up at the same place, she's got to kiss me."
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I was going to say, oh, that's interesting.
So hat made of mistletoe, shout out, underappreciated.
My underappreciated one is definitely going to be, I think I talked about this last year, but I think I'll just say 2 real quick. It's, all right, I'll just say the one. It's the Weather Girl song, Santa Bring Me a Man, because it's a big performance, it's camp, it's fun, and it's the only time you can really play. It's Random Men for Pride, and then you have Santa Bring Me a Man for December, so that's definitely one up there. And Lady Gaga's new Santa Claus is Coming to Town, because she sounds a little silly. And if anyone plays Super Mario Baseball, it just sounds, it's organ, so it just sounds like you're at a baseball field.
Oh, nice.
So any underappreciated tracks?
It's Marshall Montano and Mariah Carey. It's the All I Want for Christmas remix.
Ah, yes.
Mariah, me want to mash up your pom pom.
Let me tell you, there's a fantastic.
I definitely butcher his name, but yeah.
Fantastic mashup of Ice Spice and Mariah Carey. We'll play those afterwards.
X-rated.
So before we go, we got a nice little holiday-related fun question for you, and we'll do it in a round. So we here at Mass Music Radio, we get to make now that's what I call Mass Music Radio music holiday mixtape. We each get to do 3 entries onto the album. Which artists do we recruit to sing a song for the mix? So what artists do we know that would be like fun? That's like the new the mixtape that comes out. Mm-hmm. For example, I'll launch it off. I would love to see Sexy Red do the 12 Days of Christmas, because I can already hear 2 turtle doves in the way that she does it. I'm like, oh, brilliant. That's already right there.
That's a good one.
That's one.
Ooh.
Y'all need more time for thinking?
I mean, for mine, I'd love to hear Christopher Jackson do anything. George Washington from the original cast of Hamilton.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Oh, it was so good.
You weren't on the show last time. I got Clay and Shawty tickets to Hamilton.
Yeah, no,
I have a connection.
total bro moment. Appreciate that, friend.
Yeah, except that I wasn't on mute. You want to say that story?
Oh, yes. So, my sweetheart, her favorite musical is Hamilton.
Yeah.
It was a show that she was just sort of like always, I'm probably never going to see it. And then one day
At
like
late at night.
11 o'clock at night, I'm getting ready for bed. Antonio calls me. I assume he needs a ride or something's wrong. And it's like, all right, well, he probably knows I'm up at this hour. And he's like,
Oh,
hey,
thank you.
Hey, do you want tickets to Hamilton for tomorrow night? I'm like, yes, please. And
He offered to buy them. I go, no, they're comped. They're free.
yeah, I couldn't comprehend that they were free because he said they were comp tickets, but I didn't like in my heart. I kind of didn't believe him. I was like, all right,
You just thought I was in a mania.
Yeah, so he gets me. So me and the lady had planned. We had loose plans. We were gonna go out to dinner and like do bowling or something. But so we were gonna. I text her. I'm like, we're going to Hamilton tomorrow night, and I told her about.
I think we are.
Yeah. So the next day, we're on our way to the show. Antonio calls me and he's like, "Give me the instructions on where to go, how to get in, who to talk to." Yeah, and then he says, "Oh, by the way, really play it up to shoddy. Like, make it seem like this was really difficult. You had to pull so many strings." And I was driving, so the phone was on speaker, and I'm like, "Bro, you're on speaker. She can hear you."
I'm like, oh, well, hi. Have a great time.
We did have a great night.
Botched
Thanks
it,
again
Antonio.
so much.
Come on.
No, dude, she was very appreciative. We do appreciate it, man.
It was very nice. I'm glad
That's
y'all had a good
hilarious.
time. I'm glad it didn't go to waste.
Yeah, no, great show. But yes,
Washington, yes.
I love Christopher Jackson's voice. I would listen to him sing basically anything, and I feel like he's got a similar kind of like he's a pretty young guy. Like I think he's in his 40s, if that. But like he feels
Not even old enough to be a senator.
He feels like kind of an old like
Soul.
an old soul. Like I
Yeah.
could see him be if you were to put him up there with like the Bing Crosbys, the Burl Ives. I feel like he would fit very well.
That's fire. I got one. It's more of a remix than anything.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
good. That's good.
down.
I'll take it.
Let's
It's
do it.
gonna be the song "Baby It's Cold Outside," right? Because that song's a little weird, so
Yeah.
they got to update the lyrics.
Makes sense.
It's gonna be called "Baby It's Brick Outside,"
What?
and it's gonna be rapped by 50 Cent,
All
but
right.
in like the the song "Best Friend." If I was
Oh,
your
yeah.
best friend, you're not sure. Yeah, sort of like that mixed with like the 21 Questions. So it's like more of an R&B, not like a hard
Okay.
like gangsta rap, more like R&B
Nice.
style.
I can get into that. I
I
want to
wish
hear
you knew
that.
how to break the spell. Is that it?
No, more smooth.
Oh, you do it then.
No, it's up to him. He's got to write it.
Oh,
I'm paying him.
Very fair. Very
Maybe
fair.
it's brick outside.
Very fair. Well, we had the fun one. The other one that I would do. So I actually was driving. I was listening to Bing Crosby. I think it was him. He did "I'll Be Home for Christmas," and I always did know it. I was always a little skip because it kind of dragged a little bit. But then I was just really listening to the lyrics, and then it kind of like, oh, I get it. Just like what's the other famous one? Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Yep.
When I actually listened to the lyrics and considered the context of this came out during World War II. A lot of boys couldn't come home for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm like, oh, this is like it's kind of a sad song. You can't be with your loved ones, so you just kind of have to celebrate Christmas even in my dreams. Like, oh, that's kind of sad. Who can we get to like deliver that heart and that classic like American style? Of course, we're gonna get Lady Gaga to do it because we need her
Saw
to.
that one coming.
We need her to do more like something like that. But no, then I have another fun one at the end. So throwing it back to Clay. What's Morgan Wallen singing?
Well, knowing him, he'd probably do "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" because that's probably the most properly religious of the Christmas songs that gets play. But my mind goes, all right. So I do love Michael Bublé around Christmas time. Like one critique
Every
is,
other time, can't stand him.
Well, every Christmas I'm listening to Bublé. He's who I want to hear in when it's around Christmas. However, my one note on what he's done is Santa Baby is a great song. He performed it and totally no homoed Santa Baby. It's a song about trying to seduce Santa Claus, and he makes him sound like he's a bro. So I will take any male musician. realistically would probably be Seth MacFarlane. I want a full homo rendition of Santa Baby performed by a man for Pride.
That's good.
I'll take anybody. It could be Seth MacFarlane. It could be, yo, Lil Nas X.
Yo, RuPaul, get on this.
RuPaul.
Boy, RuPaul,
please.
Get on this.
Come on, bro.
I got mine.
That's good.
It's already a song. DMX singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Nice.
Have you heard that?
Oh, you're gonna do like
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Taylor's version? You're just gonna have him redo it again?
It's like him like freestyling on like a radio show. That's definitely up there. And then I guess for my last one, I would do All I Want for Christmas Is You, and there'd be Soulja Boy rapping it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look who's back! Toy Soldier Boy.
Crank that.
Right there.
Crank that Santa Claus.
Nice.
Do it. Clay, I'll throw it back to you because I have a bonus track.
Oh, okay. All right. I would say, because I do love country music, I want to get a little bit more redneck on it. Ooh, Midland doing Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Because they're kind of like a...
Are they like bro country or are
No,
they like classic?
They're a modern band, but their aesthetics sound closer to something like a George Strait or whatnot.
Okay.
You hear their music and it's like, oh, this sounds like 70s country music.
Okay.
But it was made in like 2010, 2015.
I see. Interesting.
Actually, no, I think they're more recent than that now that I think about it.
Very interesting. So the final track would just be, would be bonus track. It'd be nearly 40 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
It's called A Message from the President. It's going to be our dear leader, Donald Trump. And we're going to have him try to recite 'Twas the Night Before Christmas by memory.
By memory.
And I literally just thought about this. All right, here we go.
40 minutes long.
Because
the White House.
Because we'll do this. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Remember, you weren't celebrating Christmas just a few years ago. Joe Biden, the Democrats, they took it away. But, you know, when we got in, we beat Kamala Harris so badly, we have Christmas back. All through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. You know, the mice, they're criminals. You know, they sneak in, they come right in because
illegally.
Joe Biden, he lets everybody in. He lets the Mexicans, the mice, even the Mexican mice. Remember Speedy Gonzalez? Whatever happened to him? You don't see him on the Looney Tunes. We got him. Christy Nome got rid of him. Very good. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums they danced in their heads. And this is the problem because you have the gay sugar plums, the drag queens are in the schools, the Democrats, they want transgender for everybody. And it starts with the sugar plums. They're even in kids' dreams. You can't escape them. It would just be that. And he'll just still keep
For
going.
like 45 minutes. That's good.
Credit to you. I think you got more of The Night Before Christmas right than Donald Trump would by memory.
Yeah.
That's
Let's see. Stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and soon St. Nicholas, they call him St. Nicholas, I call him Santa Claus. I call him Santa Claus, but they call him St. Nicholas sometimes. I don't need to call him that because we're very close. He's a very good friend. So it would just be like, oh, what's this? Like a message. It would just be 40 minutes of Donald Trump just trying to go through. And he'll accidentally start over because he forgot where he was.
That's a good one.
But no. That would be it. And before we go, does anyone have any good holiday recommendations? You know, we already spent our time talking about music. So many other holiday recommendations, traditions, or recipes, or new things, or fun things to do.
I got a general one.
Uh-huh.
Watch a movie with your family.
Yeah, I'm into this.
I don't want to say like what specific movie. Watch it, sit down,
Busty Mom's
get the
Fort.
popcorn going, and sit around the fire if you got a little fireplace.
Busty Mom's
And I
Triple
guess an
Xmas.
adjacent one is do some sort of festive activity with your homies. So like go ice skating or like I don't know. There's like tree lighting
Snowball fight.
ceremonies all over. There's a lot of candle lighting ceremonies for Hanukkah this upcoming Sunday. So you could do some, some festive stuff. But
Bro snowball fights. They should
yeah.
just get like little blood squibs and just wrap them up.
snowball
You
fights.
got me, man.
That's a good one. Yeah, have a snowball fight.
With the blood squibs?
I don't know.
That's a
what the blood
great
squib
idea.
is.
Mr. Hollywood, what's the squib?
So a squib in the movies, whenever they need to fake like the blood splatters and whatnot, they're just packets of fake blood that you like. So
Press a button.
you press a button and they just.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I think of them kind of like Tide Pods, like once they hit rupture. Oh,
I bet they
I
use
got
that in
blood
like,
on me, man.
like old school wrestling. They just use a razor blade and
Yeah.
ching,
Bro,
called getting some color. But yeah,
Yeah,
they definitely use
that's
the
bad.
fake blood.
Mm.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. So yeah, go spend some time with your fam and with your homies.
Nice.
I'll try one. I haven't done this in a while, but I would really want to try because you always see this and they don't look appetizing to me. Like make and decorate cookies. I love making
Yes.
cookies, but like decorating them with like the thick frosting and like
Oh, yeah.
there's like there's stockings and trees. We don't do that.
Oh, I do.
We
that,
don't
like,
have the
every year.
patience for that in my house. And I don't like sprinkles.
Interesting.
Don't like them. I don't like them. So I'll have to use like mini M&Ms. Love mini M&Ms. Don't like them on my cookies. So I'll have to try and find a way to make it work. So yeah, have fun with your holiday delectables, because I just saw a recipe for something called church windows. Y'all ever heard of those?
Nope.
No, what is this?
So long story short, they're the colored marshmallows inside of melted chocolate. I saw 2 recipes. One rolled up in a log covered with coconut shavings or graham cracker crumbs for s'mores. And you cut it, and then like all the shards of the colored marshmallow and the chocolate looks like a church window, like a stained glass window. I go, I've never seen that before. That's very interesting. I mean, I kind of don't want to eat a whole log of chocolate and marshmallow, but that's still kind of neat.
Yeah.
And it's got to be the colored one. Otherwise, it's just kind of just like it's just chocolate and marshmallow.
That's fair.
So that's definitely it. So I would recommend that. Go watch your sitcom holiday specials, your Simpsons, your Family Guys, your Futuramas, your Bob's Burgers. South Park's always got some good ones, so I always got to promote that. And go watch some. Don't listen to Shlomo. Go watch some movies before the 1970s. They got some good Christmas films on there, like It's a Wonderful Life, of which I've yet to see. Maybe this will be the year.
All right. Hey, let me know if you want to borrow it. I got the disc.
I know where to find you.
Let's go. Oh, hell yeah.
All right. My recommendation, I've been really into like fragrances and aromatherapy of the last couple months.
Very good.
Pick up like a $5 like gingerbread or cinnamon candle, light it up. Just really like with the tree, it really makes you feel like, oh yeah, it's holiday time. Even if your family ain't around yet, even if it's just you up with the tree, it's like, oh yeah, there's something just magical about it.
Real or fake?
With the tree?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right
it's
now.
real. I'm a real tree man. I respect the lifestyle of the fake tree people, so don't come for me, fake tree people. But that is not a lifestyle that's a lifestyle choice I personally do not agree with and that I do not want to live by.
We had a sandwich generation in my family where we had the real tree, and then the beginning of the pandemic was the fake tree. We had to get a new fake tree because the old tree got thrown out, and then they bought the display.
Oh,
Mister's also bought a display, but it was a chair.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's a fake tree upstairs, right?
What's that?
That's
The tree? Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's awesome because, back in the day, you have to like connect each layer of it, like top, middle, bottom.
yeah.
This one, somehow or another, the pole, like when you lock it in, it's all connected. So you just plug the bottom into the wall,
Interesting.
and then it comes off really easy. It goes in like a hockey bag, and it's light, and carry it down. Yeah, it's.
But for you, Clay, I am very pro real tree because of the smell,
the pine.
and the annoyance of the pine and the sap. You gotta get used
Part
to
of it. It's going out and picking your tree every year. It's a tradition. It doesn't feel right.
You're not
if you
cutting
don't
them
do
down.
it.
You're going to a lot,
You
right?
guys are terrible.
Well, I'm
cutting
personally
trees
not cutting
down.
it down, but I'm going to a lot where the very nice gentleman cuts it down for me, and he wishes me a Merry Christmas.
Oh, well, next time you're in Quincy, when you go to like the Southern Artery Garden Center, that's where Quincy Point. That's where we would get our trees.
Oh, nice.
Tony, I thought you were all for the environment. You're over there cutting trees down.
I have a fake tree now.
All right, good.
And for the record,
Good.
those trees are meant to be farmed like cows. They can't have real happy lives. They're meant to be destroyed.
I did have a funny tree conversation. So a couple weeks back, my sweetheart and I, we don't live together yet. We're saving up for a house. So every once in a while, we'll bat back and forth. Oh, hey, how do you feel about this?
Only
How do
another
you-
20
what do you think
years.
about that. Hopefully, too, if things go the right way. Fingers crossed. But she asked me one day, honey, how do you feel about having 2 trees for Christmas? And I'm like,
Mine and yours.
why? And she can't give me a good reason other than vibes. That it was their strongest case. And I was like, I don't know about 2 trees. Like,
You got the
yes,
space.
That's
yeah.
just said to
if
you?
we get the tree. What's up?
She wants to?
She wants 2.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't see the purpose of 2 trees. Then at Thanksgiving, we're sitting down with my parents, and they were saying, maybe we don't get a tree this year. Immediately, I went back on her idea, and I'm like, yeah, 2 trees, way less crazy than no trees.
Yeah.
Like, I can't get in on that.
I could see like a big one and then like a small one in like a like another room or something.
If it's like 2 separate areas of the house, then I'm kind of okay with it. Like if it's the front, let's say the house is deep and it's like one near the front door and then one in the actual living room.
Yeah.
I'm more open to that.
Yeah, I could see that.
I like when people like have like a tree in front of their front yard and they decorate that. That's cool.
That's fun.
Unless your trees are like taking up 85% of your living room.
Your living room
You
is
can't
mostly
even, it's like a
trees.
fucking forest in there. That'd be nuts.
No.
But yeah, I mean, hey, the more the merrier, as they say.
Ho ho ho! And before we go, does anyone have anything coming up that they want to share? Clayford, you got a little Grinch fuzz on you.
Sorry. Nothing immediately. I mean, I guess
Still there.
I guess the birth of Jesus. Like we're celebrating that pretty
Jesus,
soon. That's pretty
man.
neat.
Hey, when he comes back, and whoever's still here, we know what you did. Sin. Which would be what, 90% of the planet?
Let's see, what do I have to promote? We got way more DJ sets coming out on Mass Music Radio. Yeah, promote the studio, I guess. If you're in the Boston area and you are a DJ, would you like to learn how to DJ? You can always go to Mass Music Radio and practice and take lessons and learn DJing and producing and all that good stuff. So check it out, massmusicradio.com.
Twist the knob, move to the cue, wicka wicka,
Simple as that.
fade it down, up.
That's right. See, he's a pro over there.
DJT, Oni.
T
That would be
Oni.
it. No, John Trump.
There you go.
Which would be a very unfortunate thing for me to do if I were DJ. But my thing I want to recommend, of course, Clay already did partake. Listen to all the past holiday specials. We've been doing this since 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep, it is 6. This is our 6th one. So we have been doing them for a long time. So we get to do all the keeper kicks. I was talking to Mike Lamb earlier. We were talking about, we had a wonderful one where we opened Christmas crackers.
Yeah.
That was a fun one, which led to the probably most viral Christmas clip of the Mike Lamb Hospital for Mice.
Yep. The infirmary or whatever.
Stewards down, man. James.
Classic.
But yeah, check those out. And apparently, I guess I'm going to stick by it. The next time we'll all be together will be for the season finale, and hopefully Clay will be joining us too.
Oh, cool.
Because we're finally doing it. MMR Talks 100. 100 episodes of MMR Talks. Hundreds of hours. Tons, hopefully, of guests who won't cancel. Like,
Oh yeah, you never even shouted us out the whole episode.
no, I was gonna say we did that last time, so I didn't know if we were gonna have another Desk by Shlomo, but we were gonna have the vest be on that chair to symbolize the person who could not make it today.
Classic.
He was
Shake
gonna
what
do
your
that.
mama gave you.
Well, no, Wendy's gave me those,
Well, there you go.
and
That's true.
that's a good one.
It took me a second.
Yeah, good, right? Good old holiday humor. But yeah, so if you like this episode of MMR Talks and you like all the past episodes of MMR Talks, streaming wherever you find your favorite podcast and live on Mass Music Radios, new episodes Tuesdays at 1, 5, and 7. Clay, thank you very much for joining us for the holiday special. Did you have a wonderful time talking about the holidays?
I did. I had a very merry time talking about the holidays.
I think we did pretty good with the outfits too. We got some red and green,
Yes, sir.
green
Yes, sir.
and white. Where's my red? Oh, the
swapped
shirt.
the
I
shirt.
also
Yeah.
switched it up. So usually I just wear a blue hat. I saw
Nice.
this little Patriots number, and they're
Nice.
actually doing pretty good this year. So.
11-2, right? That's
Something
our
like that,
record?
yeah.
All right.
Knocking on the wood.
Thank you, Drake May.
Yes, sir.
R.I.P. Pat Mahomes. I don't lose.
That,
He says.
Here's hoping they don't make the playoffs. That'd be so cool if they
I
missed
know.
Take a year off.
Mm.
It's gonna be like the episode of friggin' South Park. Dad, I still love you. And then he gets. We're gonna move on.
it. Yep.
It's Christmas. We're gonna move on. And Clay, thank you very much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me,
We'll
gentlemen.
we'll see you again very soon. Shlomo,
Yes,
thank you
sir.
for putting all of this on with our blue lights.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you guys and have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, have an honorable Kwanzaa, and a Happy New Year. I almost gave a kiss. Bye. We don't do that. Next time.